to falling prices and failed to tackle the issue of cheap Chinese imports. Thousands of jobs have been lost in the sector in recent months. Eurotunnel has warned that clearing delays after yesterday's track fall will be a slow process. Some passengers faced an 8-hour wait to travel through the Channel Tunnel to France. The problem has been fixed, but people who were due to travel overnight were advised to postpone their journeys until today. The consumer group Which is calling for an investigation into refunds for rail delays. It's made a super complaint to the regulator, the Office of Rail and Road, saying train companies aren't making it easy enough for passengers to make a claim. Martin Abrams is from the Campaign for Better Transport.
When they're paying, exorbitant prices for their tickets, the very least that they should expect, if they are disrupted, is a simple way to claim back the price of that ticket. But, we're seeing piecemeal systems put in place. It's just not working. That's why Which are absolutely right to issue this super complaint from this rail road.
Spain's Prime Minister says he'll try to form a government despite losing his parliamentary majority in the general election. His Conservative Popular Party has won most seats, with the Socialists coming second. It's thought a third of the emergency vehicles in England designed to respond to a chemical attack are to be axed by the end of the year. Labour's got hold of a leaked government document that was sent to fire services last week. Our political correspondent is Chris Mason.
Rural England will lose some. Cornwall and Gloucestershire, for instance, big cities too, Manchester and 4 in London. They carry decontamination showers, tents and protective suits. They're designed to be used in the event of a dirty bomb attack. Labour is saying the government should put these plans on hold straight away. The government says actually fire engines are better equipped to respond to these incidents quickly and safely.
And the Health Secretary Jeremy Hunt says free Wi-Fi is to be provided in all NHS buildings. He says it will improve services and reduce costs. That's the news here on 5 Live. Hello, George Riley with the sport.
Hello there, good morning all. Andy Murray is the BBC Sports Personality of the Year once again. He wins the award for the second time in 3 years after helping Britain's tennis team to a first Davis Cup win in 79 years. Rugby League's Kevin Sinfield came second ahead of Jessica Ennis-Hill, who was third. FIFA's ethics investigators want Sepp Blatter and Michel Platini to receive lifetime bans from football. They believe that a £1.3 million payment authorised by Blatter to Platini back in 2011 was corrupt. Both men deny any wrongdoing. The German judge who heads up FIFA's ethics committee will announce his verdict later this morning. In the Premier League, Jurgen Klopp says Watford fully deserved their victory over Liverpool. It finished 3-0. Swansea and West Ham had no goals. Arsenal, Manchester City is the big one tonight. You can hear that live here on 5 Live. It's an 8 o'clock kick-off. Leicester made it 4 wins out of 4 in Rugby Union's Champions Cup by beating Munster 17-6. Ulster kept their hopes of a quarter-final qualification alive by beating Toulouse. That one finished 25-23. Clermont thrashed Exeter 42-10, and Newcastle were 29-5 winners in the Challenge Cup over Connaught. And England's cricketers resume on 64 without loss this morning. It's the second morning of their warm match against South Africa's A-side. Steve Finn having taken 4 wickets as the hosts were all out for 136.
Across the UK.
This is BBC Radio 5 Live. 5 Live Breakfast.
Hello, yes, 5 Live Breakfast with me, Lucy Gray, today, and our top story: 9 out of 10 NHS hospitals in England are failing to find enough nurses to provide safe levels